Welcome everyone to the King of Evil AI tournament for Master Duel. Today we're basically getting the characters that are the main bosses from each video game, story arc, and movie. Let's go look at the places. We have Yami Bakura versus Ira, Bandit Bakura versus Dr. Faker, Freaky versus Bosch Balkan, Sartorius versus Aigami, Yako versus Mackenzie, Gozaboro versus Darts, number 96 versus Mandolin, Searcher versus Seto, Nightshad versus Rex Goodwin, Odin versus Yami Merrick, Alexander versus Pegasus, Rishif versus Anubis, Kagemaru versus Jerry, Nightmare versus Paradox, Siegfried versus Z1, Imori versus Ubel. Let's see. Most of these people are the bosses, like I said. Odin brought 3 of her people because she's new to the series, I guess. Yami Bakura and Ira is going to start first. Yami Bakura was part of Season 0. Hopefully nothing's too loud. If it is, let me know. I can hopefully fix it. So Ira puts 4 cards face down. Bakura summoning his fabled or something. Like God said no to that. Dark Resonator combining with Treeborn Frog. Exceed summoning into embodiment of Prime, was it? Yeah, embodiment of Prime. But Bakura is already starting with his F. Unlucky Bakura. I think he has 2 of the final cards, so he still has a chance to do something. Looks like he's an enemy staying in the lead though. Ira has a kind of a hard deck to use. She's a level 1 deck. I did my best trying to figure a best way to use it, but testing number 96, I think I got him to work well, but we'll see. Number 96 I kind of added last minute, but Ira's using Monster Reborn, summoning the Fabled, whatever call it. Fabled Grace, Reborns the Treeborn Frog. Looks like Exceed summoning again for the embodiment of Crime, I'm guessing. Turns everyone into act mode and she's going out in battle. Bakura drew his Dark Hole. Let's see if she draws something good. Something she can set. He's using his Raigeki. I would have waited on that one, but card face down. He summons Fabled Urotos, try attacking, and that trap card becomes a monster. Another card face down. Darkspear Master, get rid of Zord to get another final card. Banishment goes with the hand now. Will be summoned. Both those attacks. Doggo attacks, and Spirit finishes us off. Bakura is moving on. Let's see if the ancestor Bakura is also going to win. Vanderbilt Bakura versus Dr. Faker. Vanderbilt Bakura and Dr. Faker. Vanderbilt Bakura is more focused on getting Zork out, not the final cards. Dr. Faker is trying to summon his heart's earth or whatever it's called. Which I think he could have summoned right there, but I guess he didn't want to do it just yet. Of course, already summoning his Zork. Bullish Burial, let's get rid of that Digin. Roll the 1, destroy all cards. Tries attacking, and that becomes a trap card. And stops the battle for 1 turn. Another card set card. Stop using your effect. Okay, that was lucky. Bakura's Zork is a good card, but it's also a very risky card, so stop it. If you have a chance to beat it, beat it. It looks like exact damage. Vanderbilt Bakura gets to fight Yami Bakura. Bakura. Next up is Freaky versus Bishbalkin. My headcanon is Odin brought Shurter, Freaky, and Gary to bring all the evil people here, so that's the reason why they're here. Freaky versus Belbalkin. Bishbalkin. Let's see if the god gets summoned today. We're in the god's dueling field. Bishbalkin puts 4 cards face down. One of them being a monster, but Tracer's gonna destroy it. Number Penguin's gonna flip that face up, but it's gonna try summoning itself first. Legendary Zozan, Mother Grizzly. Attack 1, attack 2. Red trap, summon that thing. Another trap monster gets summoned. Attack. Yay, they did what it was supposed to do. Summon that to summon that. Good. It doesn't like summoning either of his cell forms, I guess. I can special summon another one. I can summon a monster. Summon the level 8 bear thing. Mother Grizzly is trying to keep defenses up, but it didn't look like it lasted. Bishbalkin is moving on. Alright, next up is Sartorius versus Aigami. This could be the fastest duel, this could be the slowest duel. Sartorius, where are ya? Guess we like this battlefield today. Light barriers on the field, summoning the chariots. Chariot activated that trap card, and then cast attack to face the monster. That gives it a counter, and they could special summon back on the field during the standby phase. Raikiki get rid of the chariot. And that cubic monster attacks for 1,000. Light barrier activates. Gets to choose whatever effect he wants. She looks like he's going to break premature burial. Take the chariot back. Chariot's effect. Emperor's effect. Chariot attacks for 700. And gains the life points. And attacks for 13. They're going to sacrifice them for the Dark Ruler, which gains its effects, which I don't remember what its effect is. It can make a second attack during each battle phase. Doesn't really matter because Dark Rule destroys it. Arcana. Nope. Can't choose what effect you want next line. Magician of the field, though. I don't think its effect is bad either way. Some of the heads won it anyway, so 1,100. Sartorius is being very lucky right now. But will his luck ever run out? Looks like a big monster is coming out. Takes 800. And attack the second time, but Temperance says no. And during each turn, both players take 3,000. It's not easy archetype, but Sartorius is making it work. If he can survive this turn, it's going to draw as a tie. Which it looks like they're doing. First tie game in these tournaments, I think. With the cool draw music. Alright, round 2. Here's the charity. Draw 3 cards, discard 2. Put the card face down. So basically what I'm doing is drawing a card. I think I messed up the latency again. So it takes a while for you to catch him on chats. See if I can fix that. Midstream, probably not. Downstream delay. I guess I don't have the latency anywhere. When the Emperor is destroyed. Card Trader, Magic Hammer, they don't like really using reload, so I'm not sure if those would work too well either. I can try putting those in the decks, seeing how those work as well. I'm sorry if the latency is behind, so you guys' comments are behind the stream, I guess. It looks like it is, but I'm not sure if it is or not. 17 and 28. It's looking good for Sartorius. Cubic Vessel is on the field, sacrifice for that one, burns for 800. None of those could attack. That thing vanishes to do something. Oh, shoes. Alright. Don't know what that trap card did, but it won. I thought Sartorius had that in the bag almost. Next was Yako versus Mackenzie, Principal Mackenzie. Yako, Principal Mackenzie. They just named Mackenzie in here. There you are. Yako, Pegasus' sons. I wanted to revive Pegasus when he died in the manga. There's Mackenzie. Yes, it works as an archetype. It's a good archetype. Can be scary though. Yoko's playing some defenses. Yako has the 3 avatar, the wicked cards. Looks like he has 2 in his hands. And technically he can summon one of them with that wild monster appears if he's smart enough to use it. First he's going to go Ante. Oh, they both have their boss monsters on the... Summons this NSK, and this K is going to take a lot of life points there. Now you should be able to play with this, hopefully. He's smart. I guess he's not smart enough to play it. I've seen them use it, so I don't know why he doesn't want to use it now. I guess Prince Mackenzie's moving on. Guess it's Gorzaboro versus Darts now. Gorzaboro with his Exodia Necros. Darts with his Orichalcos cards and the Divine Snake, whatever the Divine Snake's called. Error or something. There starts. This was Face of Foon, destroying the Mirror Force. That's a good hit. Raigeki. Dart's deck is basically a lot of sea serpents, normal monsters. He's basically from Atlantis, so I was trying to... I was originally going to give him the Atlantean cards, but since most of those have effects and his monsters need non-effect monsters, he just got a whole bunch of sea serpents. But it works well with his monsters, so hopefully he can summon his boss monster soon. Gorzaboro has 3 Exodia heads and 1 of each of the vanilla ones. But he needs all of them in the graveyard and the spell and monster in his hand to activate to summon it. I got those 2 pieces, he just needs to get the rest of the pieces out. She only has 1 right now. Does not look good for him. I guess Starks is just beating down on him right now. Is the field? Yeah, field's random, so it just seems like they're using the same battlefield the whole time, so Dart's moving on already. Now is number 96, which I just built this morning, versus Manga. So hopefully they do well. Number 96. Mandolin from Duels of the Roses is on the field now. Where's Manbadam? Yeah, I was testing number 96 a little bit, trying to get him to do some decent will, so we'll see if it works. Joshua was recommending me try and use Sprite on it, but they would just only summon the sprites and they were not summoning Exceed monsters, so I went against that and kind of followed more of his malicious utensils, I guess they're called. Plus a few other cards that should make him a little easier to use, which he didn't draw any of them, it looks like. The gate attack will keep him alive for at least 1 turn. He knows to save the monster reborn, but might not do well if he's gonna lose right there. Alright. Number 96, you gotta do something right now. Starts with the red resonators. It's special summon to get its effect. Gains 1900 and card face down. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but we summon Super Knight Dragon. Alright, Manwiden won, unfortunately. Testing it, number 96 did beat him a lot, so guess didn't work on this one. Next up is Searcher versus Seto. It's okay, Josh. Searcher versus Seto. Where's Seto? Don't mind the floating cards. change in a second once I find them. I think number 96 had a better bracket than he had originally. He was originally gonna face Yubel because I had a Mitsuki in it as a place instead of number 96, and so I decided to do a shuffle, and he ended up with Mandolin, so just unlucky. Hey Kyle, it's doing okay. Some of the decks are kind of not working as well as they were testing wise, but some of them are still doing well. This is this is Green Hair Kaiba because he was the main villain in one of the Season 0 arcs. Kaiba's not really a villain in most games. He's a rival, but he's not really a villain, so I count Green Hair Kaiba a different character than regular Kaiba, I guess. Which makes zero sense, but it does in my head. But Green Hair Kaiba was in the movie too. Yeah, while testing, they always do weird, but yeah, it's fine. Sometimes they have good days, sometimes they have bad days. Kaiba sets through the rules, he has money. Silent Doom gets a normal monster as a grave, special summon itself, and end turn. Green Hair Kaiba is moving on. Where's... Next up is Night Shroud versus Rex Godwin. Where's Night Shroud? This is the villain of Season 4, not the Atticus, by the way. Night Shroud versus Rex. Where's Rex hiding at? Rex had some bit strong monsters that could synchro summons at first, but no one ever synchro summons their first turn, nor exceeds. Because I make up a lot of Night Shroud's deck. I kind of use cards that are based on darkness and stuff like that. Using the few cards that he did have. Because I got set enough to the Doomsday things. A lot of characters I kind of had to make up some of their deck a little bit since they only get like 1 or 2 duels in the series. So I try basing their theme around them. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Looks like you didn't even want to summon Gores. Yeah, number 96 will shine, and Gores did not want to be summoned. Looks like it's gonna be Odin versus Yummy Merrick. Let me take this. Odin's from Dual Transfer. And she was facing what? Yummy Merrick, was it? Yeah. I guess sometimes their AI just doesn't want to do what they're supposed to do. Sometimes they'll summon a zero attack monster to decide that it was going to attack. So Yami Bakura starts with Jago and Drillago. Odin uses her Dark Hole. Giant Trune to get rid of everything else. And she can't do anything. Merrick's gonna do the exact same thing. Odin, Freaky, and Geki and Searcher, I didn't really change much of their deck. I basically took their deck from the series. Yeah, they will sometimes attack with the zero attack monster to see what a face down card is. I don't really put zero attack monsters in their deck very often unless it's part of their theme, I guess, but now you can see both my stream and Casual Cooper also does tournaments as well with Master Duel, and sometimes their AI is super dumb. I will slowly destroying Odin. And this looks like game to me. Looks like Yummy Merrick's moving on. Alright. Next up is Alexander versus Pegasus. Alexander is from Capsule Monsters, the spin-off. He's Alexander the Great. And who is he facing again? Pegasus. Pegasus in his Tune/Relinquish deck. Did I put the wrong winner on there? Oh, Kyle, he won with the perfect victory? Yeah, they can do that too. Oh. Pegasus, your face. Come here. Yeah, the Winged Dragon Roll, it was in Yami Merrick's possession. Who wouldn't summon that? Looks like Alexander is more or less bricked. He needs to draw some monsters. In most decks, I give him 21 monsters And then 19 spells and traps just to try making it more likely to summon their monsters. Tune Harpy Lady can't attack on her turn, she was summoned. Preparation Rites. Smashing Grounds activated. Which I think Manicore could have probably used that to special summon itself, but I guess it doesn't know how to do that yet, so. Yeah, Black Luster Soldier, the Toon one, is the only one that, and Dark Mission Girl are the only two that can attack and doesn't have summoning sickness. Well, I think some of the Gemini Elf can too, but I don't remember exactly on that one. He's using his Raigeki. And looks like he's bricked. But Alexander also doesn't have anything, but he has a pot of grade. Lets him draw 2 cards. And he doesn't have any monsters to summon. Oh, he has Stealth Bird now. Attacks for 700. Goes to defense. Maximilian's using his fusion ritual. Get his relinquished. That goes back to his hand. Toon Gemini Elf. Yeah, you're right. Can't attack. It was summons. You're right. They can attack this turn now, though. If it survives. Language gets us back on the field. It looks like Relinquish is hungry. 1800? 950, I would just put that in defense position, but you do you, Pegasus, you do you. Alexander puts a card face down. Toon Kingdom's activating. Gemini can now attack life points directly. And Rogue Glitch will destroy the doggo. Doggo adds a Reshif. Alexander puts a card face down for later. Toon Gemini Elf makes him discard a card. Which attacks for 18. And he summons another Toon Gemini Elf. And looks like it's going to be game for Pegasus. Pegasus was holding on his Solemn Judgment. And that's like Pegasus' time to win now. Yes, the AI is fun to duel. I chose Master Duel with the mod to let the AI play itself for that very reason. And I think it has the AI from the Tag Force special games, plus the solo mode ones. Reason why it can play all these things. Pegasus won. Now it's for Reshif from the game, one of the games, versus Anubis. Reshif, Destruction, and Anubis and his Sphinx. Or Reshef, how are you ever pronouncing him? I'm blind. There. There's Anubis. And Reshef in the game had all 3 god cards, so yes, he gets all 3 god cards. It sucks to draw all 3 of them at your hand at the beginning, but at least he has 2 monsters to keep him alive for a little bit. Anubis tends to suck too, yes, I agree. I gave him a little... I tried updating everyone as well, but... it will sometimes summon the boss monster, whatever it's called. I do have assault dogs, so we can tribute his monsters as well if he can't get anything. Which looks like he's having bad issues right now. Forcer destroys, Mad Dog's sacrificing itself. Now Anubis, you're gonna have to do something. Play your Pot of Greed. Raigeki works too. Sometimes the AI comes up with some really cool tech, otherwise sometimes it's stupid, but it will sacrifice itself. If it has Exodia Necros, it knows that it wants to get rid of Exodia. It doesn't know how to use Yubel very well, but we'll see. Maybe they want to discard, always spells randomly. Reshef is winner. Next is Kagemaru versus Jerry. Where is Kagemaru? I am blind. There you are. But having dumb AI is part of the fun of it, I would say. My favorite villain... I like Iro's design. She's like the 5D manga villain, but I wouldn't say she's my favorite. I'd guess Supreme King, if you count that, him. Even though he's a hero, he's Jaden secretly, but he's just possessed at the moment. I do not like the Arc V Zark version, whatever it's called. I felt like the ending of that was horrible, so I feel like they could have done so much better with that Arc V ending. Yeah, Supreme King's who I would say is my favorite villain. But I also like Mad Dog. Zexal manga, you're right. Misspoke, fight instead of 5Ds, it's actually right. A lot of her cards do not exist either, so. Knight is destroying the Wild Blaze. I don't remember the Arc V manga final boss. It's been forever since I reread that one. I was waiting until I get closer to that arc in this series to see if to read it again. Vector's pretty cool too. Number 96. Good theming. Looks like a oh. While that loads, I'm gonna let's surrender. We didn't need a rematch. Sorry. Next up is Nightmare versus Paradox. Nightmare. Nightmare, I gave him just like a beatdown deck. Vanilla beatdown. Yeah. I did make up her deck. I originally gave her the Dust Sons, trying to get that to work, but it didn't really work out, so I gave her a whole bunch of various other level 1s that might not have been a good idea for Nightmare to use Skill Drain on Paradox, but I like Raphael, his monsters suck though. I like Paradox getting different dragons based on the dragons from the series. I think they should bring back some more for the future series. And that'd be kind of fun to have more malefic monsters. It's a bad archetype, but it works. Most of these archetypes kind of suck, honestly, but they have their fun little gimmick. And with Skill Drain, I think he can just summon all the ones he wants now. And or the spell won't destroy them. See, now he has a giant beat stick. And I don't think Nightmare has anything he can do to destroy that. Maybe Dark Hole, Raigeki, stuff like that, but it's gonna be kind of hard for him. Oh, you don't want to play Mystic Plasma Zone, Nightmare? I like Vector more than Yubel personally. I wish Yubel got her new cards into this game already, but doesn't look like that happened just yet. I'll be honest, I've not tried the new cards for Yubel at all. Alright, next up is Siegfried for Z1. This could either be a really slow duel, depending on what Z1 gets. I I do not like Z1's Time Lords. They kind of suck, honestly, but they drag out the game so much, but yeah, I think 1000 is gonna be kind of hard to do. I was thinking about just secretly adding him to this tournament as well, but I did not know where to start or how strong he would have been, so I kind of held back on trying to add him. Yeah, I hear that they're good cards, I just have not tested them out at all, so. Looks like he's summoned his Time Lord. That one takes 500 away. Looks like Siegfried's basically only getting all his monsters. Next Time Lord's up. What's that one do? Avid life points. Yeah, Nomura gates are annoying. I don't know if the AI knows how to do that combo. I assume it does, but I don't know. Does he have dialogue for in Duel Links? I didn't play Duel Links very long, so I mean it's a fun game. It just didn't really get into the game. Oh, we got one that can attack life points directly now. Zone's kind of on him, getting a little worried now, I'm guessing. Shuffle Lord gets back in the deck. Alright, now anytime they inflict 700 damage, he draws a card. Which they don't like attacking when that happens. So again, special summons that other thing and decides not to attack. Some warnings activated. Now, if you're gonna do your big thing, do it now. So close. Depending on what Zone's hand is, this could be game over. Another Valkyrie Senso Sue. Call the Haunted. Dragged himself for one turn. Goes away, shuffled. He has that one, he can't, doesn't want to attack. Oh, because it draws turns. Poor Siegfried. I thought he had that in the game. Like I said, I don't like Zone or his deck really. It's kind of sucky deck. It's very burny. No, wrong guy. Alright. Switch over to... There we go. Yamori versus Yubel. People that don't remember Imori, he's from Season 0. He had the Zingzu Ho, like, game or something. That had, like, elemental dragons. So I basically gave him the Storm Dragons. Which sounds like it's powerful, but I think I cut it back a little bit so it's not too bad. Yubel, where are you? Yeah, I prefer other burn decks as well. I like the Volcanics, they're an awesome deck. I like the Beast Burn that Mindy has. Kind of like Trickstars. I think Amori might be winning this one, possibly. Sad part is he only has one of each of the boss Storm Dragons. Sorry, Belle. See, Morius won. Alright, we're round 2 now. We're gonna have Bakura versus Bakura. They have very similar decks, but they are different decks. Yummy Bakura. Bandit Bakura. Yeah, so we just slaughter. Poor. Like I said, they only have one Storm Dragon and. Bakura draws 3 cards, discard 2, summons Din. And a card face down. This Bakura, I just have like a final versus Ents trying to summon Zork. They had similar decks, Bandit Bakura. I was also trying to summon Zork, but he has that snake thing and some Dins for the ritual. Yeah, basically Spam Meme. But I think that would be best friends though. Trying to defeat Yugi. Or a 10. Even share some of the few monsters. Only they have different rituals. That one has a snake thing. I think Dark Sanctuary might be a little overpowered. The flipping each battle phase. Doggo destroy, Doggo adds another Cursed Necrofear. I think they teamed up in the anime actually. They're kinda. Yami Bakura was controlling Bandit Bakura in my minds when they were playing that little board game. So they're kind of like the same person, so anyway. Destroying Mystical passive though. Doggo attacks. Fails the attack. Yeah, I feel like Dark Sanctuary shouldn't be burning the opponent every time the flip is correct. Another Mystical Zone. Doom Doggo attacks again. Attacks for 13. Darts was in the tournament. He lost, I think, in my mind. I kind of gave him a kind of a Sea Serpent normal monster deck because he's based on Atlantis and most of his monsters, he needs a lot of normal monsters. I could have gave him all like Dark Fiends as well, but that's kind of like copying everyone else that more or less has like Fiends in it. I think they're just waiting for a certain monster to come. Bam, of course, starting his Zork. But will he be strong enough to fight Doggo? Doggo adds another Zork, just in case. Zork's gonna flip a coin. Divide Doggo, Doggo's Vet. Another Necrothere. Mirror Force destroys it. Goodbye, Zork. Do you still do the damage? Probably not. Both managements go back to the hand, they get special summon Zork again. Malice and Ballot should go back to the hands. And now Zork is special. No, Zork's not special summoned again. Necrothere special summons. Curse Necrothere now special summons. Now Zork's coming back. Yeah, Darts has Orichalcos and a snake that needs normal monsters. So I kind of gave him normal monsters, like a lot of Sea Serpents and stuff like that. I originally wanted to give him the Atlantean cards, but since they're all effect monsters, it didn't really work out. His duel was very short. I don't remember if he won or lost, but it was one of the shorter duels today. Looks like Yami Bakura is the winner. Bandit Bakura goes to Shadow Realm. Where's Darts? Oh yeah, Darts actually won. He beat Gorbora, Gazbor, whatever Seto status names. Next up is Best Balkan versus Aigami. Ashkan Aigami. I think Aigami has a good shot in this tournament since he's also very much a burn deck. A very strange burn deck, but burn deck nonetheless. Bish Balkans has level 5s and level 8s trying to summon his boss monster. Boss monsters, I guess. Yeah, it's ultimate goal. He's trying to summon himself, basically. He kind of makes me think of Obelisk Tormentor a little bit, only dark, hidden, in this form. There's 4,000 damage. Yeah, Fish Balkan, the ultimate god, he doesn't like summoning the level 8 monster very often. The level 5 one he will summon every so often, but he hates to summon the 8 one. He'd rather just do that instead. And you need like tuners that are high level to actually use this effect, so That's why these Ursic monsters in the deck. Like I said, it's a monster. It's clearly that one thing. Bear attacks, that thing goes to the thing, gets a counter, and then gets special summon back on the field. Monster Reborn. The horse. Not a good spot for the horse, I don't think. Ready fusion. You're gonna summon the right one, right? That's the right one. Now you're gonna synchro. Okay, I guess you're doing the Sky Dragon this time. Bish Balkan, you're playing too defensive right now. You need to actually figure a way to win. He summoned himself, finally. And now he has a very big attack. Sky Dragon's effect. Summons that thing again. Summons that thing again. Firework destroys that. That destroys that. And he can special summon even more. What just happened is he summoned that his boss monster. It summons those token things and he gets 1,000 for each thing. But he can still use those for other things. Like the Black Rose Dragon. Basically, Bisbalkin had all the Manga synchro dragons. And he does this. I don't see it happen very often. Like, this is actually the second time I see him actually summon the thing. He doesn't like summoning this monster. But it's dumb and stupid. I like it. And why they got summoned is because the Sky Dragon and the materials are still in the graveyard. They get special summoned themselves again after their destruction. Mirror Force destroys everything except for him, since he has tokens on the field still. He can summon that again. More tokens are summoned. Yes, he needs a Big Bang thing. I didn't think of that while playing it. I was more focused trying to get him to summon it in the first place. So I'm trying to figure out how he's gonna win from this. I'm just gonna keep synchroing into other things. He can keep summoning at different 8s. He has a good amount of things that he can summon. Well, not some big, but decent amount of things he can summon right now. And Aigami has nothing to do either. I think he can use him for tribute though. Oh, he's gonna synchro them. What's he making this time? Ancient Pixie Dragon. And Quick Draw Dragon. Synchro. He's gonna ready fusion. Flower Wolf. He's gonna summon that thingy as well. And also the same way. Quick Draw destroys that. That destroys that. That doesn't destroy that, but it goes away. That destroys that. And you don't want to synchro again? Never mind, I guess he doesn't want to do that. We can summon now. You just have to burn for 18 now. You just have to burn for 13 now. Final attack orders might actually work, you're right. That one actually... Agami's not letting him win. He's fighting for it. Now they both have less than 600 life points. Sacrifice for that. That will burn for 800 now. Oh, Agami's attacking. Agami won. Very strange duel, but that was interesting. I like that. That was good. Next up is Mackenzie versus Darts. Yeah, I did mess up the latency on there. Because you guys are still in the duel and I'm starting the next duel. It's still good though. It's not that far behind. This way you can see Darts. Wherever he is right now. We're gonna eat some chicken fries out of that. Alright. Prince Mackenzie uses Archfiend Interceptor, which is a football player, and Mackenzie is an American duelist, so thought it fit with him. Darts uses Raigeki, get rid of the Interceptor. See, Darts has normal Sea Serpents. Mackenzie has his Sun God. A Sprint and Sea Sun. Attacks for 1200. One of them needed a normal monster, so I don't remember what it was. If it was the Orichalcos monster then, possibly. I know he had needed normal monsters. I think, yeah, the Divine Serpent, if you take damage or something, you can pay off your life and summon it or something. I don't remember fully. I think it's the Orichalcos thing. I just remember he had to have normal monsters, so it kinda cheated by giving him a Gemini monster, but that's still a normal monster in the grave. And on the field when he doesn't have his effect. Looks like Darts is bricked at the moment. Interceptor attacks. Cavalry attacks. I think it was for the Shunirers. Is that the Orichalcos monster? Probably. Looks like Darts was bricked. Mr. McKenzie has moved on. Alright, next up is Manawadin versus Seto Kaiba. Sato green-haired Kaiba. Dulce Rosa's character versus Mr. Green-haired guy. That says screw the rules, he has money. Yeah, Darts was just unlucky on that one. Depending on what cards are in their hand, they can actually turn that completely around and... I do my best to make sure they're not all 19 attack feat 6. I try giving some good cards, some bad cards, and to make it a little even for everyone. Like I said, when they have to discard, they always discard most of their spells, discarding both polymerizations. Not like he can use any at the moment, it's still... And Dulce Rosa, there is 2 different Manipuladins, depending on which story or side you're going to take. I kind of fused the deck a little bit. So he has both Chakra and his fusion monster, I think it's Skull Knight, that's what it's called. Seto can keep drawing if you can't tell. This Seto has all normal, mostly normal monsters. Hello, Booty Bang Bros. Looks like green-haired Kaiba's trying to win this one real quickly. Maybe Manawadan can draw a good card. Turn this around. That can help, but I don't think it's gonna help anything because he drew so much cards for the underdog card that he has another monster he can summon. Alright. Green-haired Kaiba wins this one. Alright, next up is Rex Godwin versus Yami Merrick. I feel both these characters have really good fun decks. Yami Merrick, where are you? Where is... Yummy Merrick, that's who he's facing. God's a no to that chant. Jagago is on the field, attacks the statue of Aztecs. Divine Serpents, or Divine Guardian Slime's on the field now. It's gonna fuse itself into the Egyptian God Slime. God Slime's effect, add Blaze Cannon to the hand. 2 cards face down. Next your Dawn Art sacrifices the sun to summon the ant. 2 ants fuse together into the sun god. Sun god Inte? Or Inet? Or something. Gelago makes his slime a little weaker. It's gonna attack, but Mirror Force says no. Gelago is still gonna make it stronger anyway. Even though Mirror Force said no. And turn ends. He attacks, Guardian Slime's back on the field again. He sacrifices that for another God Slime. Guardian Slime adds Sun God Unification. God Slime destroys the Azul-Katok. Adds the Sun God guy back. I don't think he ever uses the Stardust Simmer. I put in the deck seeing if that would work out, but it doesn't look like it's really working out very well. The net destroys it, going for 1500. Aztec and Sun God attack. Or pulls them. Oh, he does play it. Good. I thought he never played it, so I just forgot I had it in the deck and it works. Alright, those things are destroyed. Oracle Sun's effect. Bring an ant to the hand. Yeah, Yami Merrick can get his monster out. I think he can do something. There's another card face down. Probably. Destruction Potion on the Supe's effect. Add the Sun. Sun and Ants. They synchro. Or, yeah, synchro. Another Sun Dragon. Now Sun Dragon attack. Mirror Force. Get rid of that Sun Dragon. Merrick's just drawing all his spell trap cards. I think 2 or 3 of them are used with his god, but Merrick says that his god's not saying no yet. What is Merrick's hand? They're both just drawing their spell traps now. Drago's trying to get special summons all morning this time. Yeah, Merrick can still win this. He is a burn deck after all. He's not using any of his burn currently, but he does have burn. Call the Haunted, summon the Sun Dragon back. Sun Dragon attack, Nightmare Whale this time. 3 turns, Rex is dead. Burn. Temple of Sun is activated, so any monsters that get resurrected gain 300 attack points. Not much, but it's a fun little card. Another 500 burn. Reactor Slime activates, making 2 tokens. And sorry, Rex. Merrick stalled to death. You lose. Yummy Merrick is moving on. He did not need Raw at all. Next up is Pegasus versus Chef. Or Resheep, how you ever pronounce it. I'm gonna go with Pegasus on that one. Pegasus versus Resheep. Where's Resheep? Pegasus started out with his Blackluster Soldier, but Dark Hole said no. Wells Disciple gets a special summon those three. And you can attack for 3,300. Pegasus, time to Geki. Get out of here. Money card face down. Commander Spider activates, burn 1,500. Does he have that card in his deck? I don't remember that. It's weird. Now he has 2 Goblin Attack Force. Yes, in Resheep Destruction, Pegasus lost his memories and Reshef basically mind controlled him, I think, if I remember correctly, telling him what was right. Reshef called him summoned himself. Attack for 25, burning for 200. Yeah, Pegasus was like Cold Soul Tenma or something in that version of himself. He had a very sucky deck in that the game, though. I used that character long time ago. I'm kind of mostly do this each series like arc in its own little episode of these tournaments, and he's in one of the original ones when my audio was horrible. My gameplay was also kind of horrible as well. And it looks like Resheep is going to be using him as opponent again. Pegasus needs to do something if he's going to turn us around. He can't even use that card. Chef destroys. Alright, next up is Gary versus Paradox. Gary's just a little pathetic robot thing from Transistor. And who was he facing? Paradox. Paradox is probably gonna beat him badly in this one. Well, I appreciate you having fun, Kyle. Hope everyone's having fun, honestly. I enjoy these. Just trying to find time to actually do them and set them up a little bit. My work tends to take most of my day at work, so I can only record once or twice a week, and I also need days to recover from working too much. So I do appreciate that, Kyle. That's it, now I destroy it. Gary summons Neobug. Mirror Force destroys them both. Get out of here. Birthright brings back the Insect Knight.
Yeah, I like Cooper's AI tournaments as well. I'm not fully caught up with them yet. I kind of listen to them as on my way back and forth to work, so I get maybe like an hour here, hour there. Yes, the AI can be really dumb, but it could also be really smart, like I said, so all depends. You got the Paradox box, sacrifice that for the gear, adding that Paragram Dragon. Yeah, they need their field spell, which the AI in these games don't really like destroying the field spell. They like rather destroying face down cards instead. They think it's a safer play, even if destroying the field spell would be saving their life most of the time. I guess the best way is now Kaiba is becoming Batman. Oh, in the Cooper series, yeah. It's interesting. I think we need someone to help work on his arcs, like for the Rose Duelist, I guess he has. That's just like the Vagrant, only half red, half, I think, light blue. You need someone that knows how to draw and draw some awesome art for everyone. It'd be cool if someone drew awesome art for me too, but I just steal the art from basically anime or video games. From Wikipedia, basically. For the most part. Doesn't look like Gary's gonna be winning this one. Alright, Paradox is winning. I know it's not easy to do art. I know, because I have tried doing art myself. I'm not very good at it. Alright, next up is Z1 or Zone and a Mori. Where is Mori? Is it in alphabetical or Derek? Where? Is it Yami Mori? That's why I can't find him. Yeah, Jerry is just like a no character, but yet he's still somehow almost be a okay deck. I can draw decently with stick figures as well. Like if I could draw myself, I would be like I would draw my OC characters and have them enter these tournaments more. Cause I'm assuming that there's some good archetypes that don't have users, especially the newer types. I like Manga Aki as well, yes. I just named him a Mori. Because that was one of his names, I guess. I don't remember where, but I'm assuming that's who you're talking about. Thank you for destroying that, Mori. Otherwise, you would have had a very bad time. Like I said, Mori only has one of each of the Dragon Rulers. So he's not too overpowered. When he had all three, he basically stomps everyone else. That Time Lord, I think, burns when he draws, right? No. More is slowly running out of cards. I like some manga characters, like I like Division heroes from Aster Phoenix, Crocodiles, James, I think that's the name, Crocodile Cook, and his Crocodile deck, that was pretty cool. He's summoning Burner, or Blaster, I guess. And Mori also has a secret attack that he normally never summons ever. I give him the 5-headed dragon. He normally doesn't have enough monsters in the graveyard to actually do that, but Sings in Who Replica. No, he can't play that card. He's gonna play Pot of Greed. Draw 2 cards. Mystical Space Typhoon. Doesn't have enough to win yet, but Zone is ready for that. He has his Dark Hole. I like Bastion's deck. Chaz's deck was okay, except for his monsters got adapted into synchros, which kind of annoyed me. That really bugs me that they're now synchros, but that means I can give it to him during Arc Fee, I guess. Unless I give him, like, I start giving everyone their cards from out of their synchro zone or extra deck zone. And Mori's moving on. Looks like we're at top 8 now. We have Yami Bakura, Aigami, McKinsey, Seto, green-haired, Yami Merrick, Rashif, Paradox, and a Mori. This could be really bad for Bakura, but let's see. Yami Bakura versus Aigami. Yami Bakura doesn't want, he wants all the Millennium pieces, and Aigami technically has the Millennium Cube, I think it's called. Where's Bakura? I want to change Bakura twice. Yeah, I agree. They released 5e, so they made them synchros, but would have been cool if they were just regular monsters. Bakura puts cards face down. Banishment attacks for 16. And he sets 2 cards. Is he gonna summon it today? Or play it? Doggo's destroyed, gets a Zark. Or Pierce Necrophare this time. Time to start the Destiny board with F.I. Senses of Doomed. Adds Doggo. And the Dark Spirit back to the hand. Dark Sanctuaries protect him a little bit. Banning Prince on the field. Tank for 16. Bakura can win either way. And either way, he's gonna win. And Nakami only has one turn left. Not even one more turn. Bakura was upset. Agami had another Millennium item that he did not know about. And he took it. Next up is Mackenzie versus Seto Kaiba. Mackenzie versus Seto. Yes, he breaks horribly hard. That's how it goes sometimes. Mackenzie says, let's do an ante. So they didn't have one, so he chose a spell. Yes. Bakura now controls the Plana. In this weird absurd universe where all the villains can hang out together. We're half of them. Mackenzie put the card face down. And so it destroys the 3/8 ghost, which he should have summoned, because I think it lets him get his monster into his hand. Dark Hole's activated, destroying everything on the field. But Principal Mackenzie is also bricked right now. More cards face down. I still come with all of them. That'd be kind of hilarious. They're all living in like a hotel, so they have to see each other all the time, but they don't live with each other. That could be fun. They're all trying to challenge the landlord so they don't have to pay rent. I challenge you to a duel. Initial Burial gets the Interceptor back. Interceptor attacks. And Cavalry attacks as well. Sacrifice that for the Endless Decay. Endless Decay has negated effect, so it's not a very good thing to summon. So the Kaiba bricked. Alright. The principal has taken over. Next up is Yami Merrick versus Reshef. Yeah, Agami probably would do that. Who was facing Reshef and who? Yami Merrick. Yami Merrick wouldn't just chill. I think he would try putting everyone in the shell realm. Merrick. Alright, Josh, you have fun doing whatever you need to get done. Yeah, sometimes they brick, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they give us, like, god hands and... Yes, he would go nuts. Ushif's summoning himself. An Archfiend Soldier. Archfiend Soldier attacks. Ushif attacks for 25. Merrick gotta do something. You have a decent hand. That's not a decent card to add to your hand, but it works right now. I would have summoned Reactor Slime personally, but Euphoria destroys Rechef. 19 attack. Setting a Giant Germ, that's a pretty good idea. And Guardian Slime will protect that afterwards. Giant Blood Chaser destroys, Giant Germ burns, Special Summon 1. Giant Germ destroyed. Guardian Slime's now on the field. Giant Germ burns. Guardian Slime sacrifice for Egyptian God Slime. God Slime's effect. Add Blaze Cannon to the hand. Drella goes on the field as well. Attack life points for 16. Egyptian God destroys Dog. Bad Doggo. And a card face down. Mad Dog's gonna get normal attack, and God Slime says no. You're gonna burn. Merrick's low on life points now. He can still do it. He has the Ancient Chant now. Raigeki. Ancient Chant adds Ring Dragon Raw. Its effect activates. Giant Germ is sacrificed. Ring Dragon and Raw attacks for 3750. Winning the game. I love those special animations. I don't get to see them very often. Especially with Raw. Where is Raw? Where's Merrick? Next up is Paradox versus Imori. Now, can Paradox stand against Imori's dragons? We'll find out. Yami Imori. Gotta remember that. I really like this field today. Paradox said screw the rules and summoned 3 monsters himself. Mori said nope, that's not happening. He gets the Truth Dragon just in case. No Left Cyber End destroys. I'll be honest, I've not seen the Sky Dragon's special animation yet. I'm sure it's good, but I've not seen that one specific yet. I wish they did more though, so give each character's boss monster one. That'd be pretty dope. We got 2 Truth Dragons now. Cyber End destroying a lot of damage. Mori goes back to the hand. Cyber Zat and Burner to get 8 drops. Oh, they have about the same amount of cards. Also, to say they're both digging through their deck a little bit, so. Mori's playing some very defensively, but. Submarine destroys. If you guys could have any special animation for any monster, which would be it? What would it be? I think Five-Headed Dragon deserves one. Mori gets a good decent hand again. Play Monster Reborn on the rock. Claustrum destroys the god. No more 5 god dragons here. Ojama Yellow should have a finish animation. I would assume everyone would play Ojama Yellow if he did. Another card face down. Claustrum can destroy any card. I think it's slowly running out of Malefic cards. Come on, anymore, you gotta do something against this card deck. Show them that DM characters are still cool too. Even your deck is a little advanced than most. Send those two away. Draw another card. Draw another 2 cards. Territory activates. You can special summon it all you want now. Don't want destroyed. Rainbow Dragon attacks and destroys. Sings in Who Replica, you can't use that card anymore. Another card face down. This is this game now. Attacks for 4,000. And yes, it does. Paradox is moving on. Good job, Paradox. We're at our final 4. Bakura versus Principal Mackenzie. Both kind of have the same goals as trying to defeat the Pharaoh, I guess. Yami Merrick versus Paradox. Let's start with Yami Bakura and Mackenzie. And there's Yami Bakura. And Mackenzie. We had the Fable Utos, but it's destroyed with Dark Hole. Allure Darkness, draw 2 cards, send that away. Summon the Interceptor. Interceptor attacks. And it's a heads. He burns. I think the favorite one that for my tournaments, is like the 3 versus 3. There's both a DM and JX one. I think I had more fun with the GX one personally, but they were both pretty exciting. For Casual Cooper, I'll be honest, I don't know at the moment. So I can't think of it like when I had the most fun on, because was kind of mid paying attention on those because I'm heading to work and heading home and tired. I would say where one's the... Let me go look at what his thing so I can look at, see what he has. I'm trying to remember what he has. I know it's like one of his kind of in his GX era kind of ones that I liked. That playlist. Master era. I had fun with his Champions Carnival and his King's Throne and the GX War. I actually did like the GX War as well from his tournaments. It looks like the core is winning this one. Oh, I like the 3-on-3s, honestly. Because there's 3 different decks in each round. I think it's an interesting concept. I'm thinking about trying to do one for 5Ds as well, but haven't picked up all the teams yet, which that's basically where I was got the idea for the teams, because they already have teams of 3 in there. So I probably can just make it easier and just use those teams, but I might change it up a little bit. Merrick. And Paradox. Is she still the dual queen? Like I said, I'm like 2 episodes behind or so, I think. In his series, I'm watching in the middle of the Battle City one, so the charity stream. So I'm 2 episodes behind. I don't think it was worth that. Yeah, we were playing offensively a little bit. I would just put it in defense mode and just wait until he destroyed it and just destroy the other one, I guess, for that. He managed to get a Truth Dragon and another Malefic World if he needs it. Charity stream is probably going to have a lot of decks, or did it have a lot of decks? Because that Battle City was a charity stream, I think, wasn't it? I mean, Merrick used draw 2 cards and play Star Cole. True Dragon's out on the field. Dralago is going to make it lose a little bit of attack points, but that's still a lot of damage that you probably shouldn't have done. Colosseum can destroy it, and Paradox can do exact damage, it looks like. Only unless America has something in the is hidden. Does he have something? No, he does not. Mr. Paradox is moving on. Someone who donated got to have their decks added. Oh, okay. That's what you mean. Okay, I get that. Time for the third place round for this tournament, though. McKinsey versus Yummy Merrick. McKinsey, Yummy Merrick. I think. Come on. I think they should have used the virtual reality as these new decks because you can name them whatever you want. So yes, that's a pretty interesting idea, having the deletions for those decks for casual stream. Kenzie summons his Archery Soldier that's getting it stopped by a Mirror Force. Hey Josh, welcome back. You missed a few duels, but you can watch them later, I guess. Midoriya attacks, Virago attacks, Archery attacks. Kenzie's low on life points. If he takes a little bit more damage, he can special summon his Endless Decay. If he takes too much damage, it won't be good for him. And Merrick wins with that one. Yeah, I'm gonna eventually check that out the next few days. Like, it's gonna start on there. Watch that tournament. So, whoa, stop it. We don't want to see all those ads. That's why I don't do that normally, because it always tries breaking all the ads right there. And I'm cheap and I don't want to pay for the ads yet. Like, I don't make money for these tournaments, so not yet at least. So. Last duel. Bakura versus Paradox. Who's everyone voting for? I assume the Rose Duelist was probably going to be joining the tournament because of his trip to England. Yami Yugi I'm kind of a little bit more surprised on, but I see the polls every morning and I see all him, so I said, okay, he's either coming back this one or he came back already, and I just haven't seen it yet, so there's slight spoilers on the end, but I'm slowly catching up his streams. Unless World summons the Paradox Gear, sacrifice for Parallel Gear. Parallel Gear attacks, losing 19. Summoning Truth Dragon. Attacks, destroying for 31. Well, I hope Bakura wins this as well. Raikeki destroys the Truth Dragon. Mythic World can more or less help him out a lot. He summons Cyber Ends. Does not look good for Bakura. Okay, he destroys the monster for what? He's paying half his life points to get Truth Dragon back on the field. Bakura Dragon needs to burn for 1525 and he wins. And final's not getting activated. Bakura can win this right now, depending on that coin flip. Come on, Bakura. Use your Dark Sanctuary to win this. Win with Dark Sanctuary. Come on, Bakura. This is gonna win either way. Who's winning? Alright, we saw our winner. Oh, I didn't even put the faces on there. Oops. I was too interested in the duel and comments. Sorry. But it looks like for this King of the Evil AI tournament, Paradox from 5D is the winner. Alright, you guys have a good night. I'm probably gonna go eat something myself. I'm getting a little hungry. So you guys have a good day. Pet your pets. Enjoy yourselves and have a good night. Peace.